this part. Good morning, everyone. Sheila and I are here from the tasting room
where you can hear our live studio audience.
Exactly, we have a live studio audience today. So welcome, everyone. If you're having trouble hearing us, please let us know.
Yes.
And let us know what you might be drinking, too. So,
should we Okay, I'm going to look away for a second, and I'll put up we're fancy that we can put up an agenda item.
I know, so
look at that.
You know, it's in our cup. Yay! Well, how are you, Sheila? I always ask how
Oh my gosh, greatest weekend in the whole world. So this is my foolishness.
I had some too. So
for our regular viewers, you know how I'm like madly in love with my granddaughter Eleanor, as I am with all my grandchildren, but she's the newest and squishiest. So on Thursday, I had to go to Minnesota to babysit while my daughter worked, and then on Friday, I went with my daughter and son-in-law to a wedding, and I got to babysit Eleanor. And then on Saturday, we drove back to Chicago, the four of us, because my brother had a 50th birthday party at my house.
It's a whirlwind
with 50 people, but I left town.
That's the way to do it if you're going to just leave.
A shout out to my sister Annie and my sister-in-law Vivian. Thank you for putting it together, because of course my sister, I love you, but she loves Pinterest.
Oh my God.
So we had to have the Pinterest birthday party, all golf theme, and anyway, so I escaped all the insanity and I went and played with Eleanor.
I love Pinterest. It has ruined some people's lives, I know, but I do. And it sounds like the party went awesome.
It was perfect, except for it rained like crazy in Park Ridge, Illinois. My basement flooded and my potty overflowed.
There you go.
But we did not run out of beer. And
Hallelujah.
the Palmers were a huge hit because they had a little something in them.
Oh, so they're John Daly's.
Poor John Daly.
I know.
I think he's doing well.
But that's what they're, anyway. We're not haters. We aren't.
Mark, I see your comment. Lots of background noise. Yes, we do have guests in the
we should say hello.
Today.
Hi, guests. We are live. Doesn't matter. Well, hopefully we have this awesome microphone that can pick us up really well, Mark.
We'll just speak up a little. We'll talk
like this. Jennifer, thanks for joining us. I see you're drinking where the watermelons are. That's awesome. I hope you made that nice and ice. I am too. Okay, so what are we drinking?
Okay.
I'm having a Charlie Colada. I was all set to come in, have a nice hot brisk tea, and I was just feeling the iced tea. So I'm having Charlie Colada. It's kind of like that last summer hurrah.
Oh, because it's beautiful this week. I'm having, because I'm all over autumn right now, hence the sweat. I'm having the maple kind, because the maple kind is like, it's autumn in a cup. Right here. There it is. I am not going to spill the tea on the computer this week as I did. I heard that was quite enjoyed by our viewers when I spilled the tea leaves all over the computer.
It was kind of funny. I had to vacuum it up.
But I'm having the maple kind, which is a black tea with a really lovely maple flavor.
It's so nice.
Autumn in a cup.
And if you have it, there's popcorn actually in the blend, so it's really fun to watch that being steeped.
And that's just for fun. There's really no purpose.
There's no butter. It's not like it's buttery. No. Some teas are. But anyway,
let's put on slurp. That was a good one. We didn't ask for
no one chose. No, Charlie Colada. So you taste a little bit of coconut and a little bit of the fruit. So it's super tropical.
And it's named for our grandson Charlie.
Here you go.
And then when we jack it up with fresh lemonade, we call it Hurricane Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Very appropriate.
How old is Charlie now?
Oh, gosh, she's got to be close to 11.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Time
babies
flies.
are
Time flies. Well, okay, so we're slurping. We actually have some fun things to taste, although I don't know if we're going to do that a little later or if we're going to do it now.
Maybe we do it a little later and we can have Rena taste with us.
That'd be awesome. She's our special guest. We do have a special guest. She'll be coming on in just a few minutes.
Oh, wait, we have a special guest. Ethan and I are watching. Oh, my gosh, sweet Ethan. Ethan's like this little boy. I think he's almost 3. He is 3.
And Lily's here. Thank you, Lily. Wait, is she in study hall?
Shoot, Lily, are you in school? Put the volume down. Put the earbuds in. Ethan is Lily's cousin, and Lily works for us. Anyway, Ethan's been not well. So Ethan, we're sending you love and hugs and good get well wishes. And we need you in your,
we want to
prime
see
Ninja Turtle form. But yeah, sorry you're not feeling well, Ethan, but have some nice tea in your tummy and you'll feel better.
Yeah.
Poor kid, yeah,
She's in lounge, she says.
Okay, Lily's in lounge. All right, so good.
My daughter does not have lounge, so she's also at Main South, but she doesn't have a lunch and doesn't have a study hall this semester, so it's a little tough.
Should be illegal.
She'll be fine.
How come that's not illegal?
I don't know. So it's like I asked her when she eats, and she just kind of finds little spots during the day.
My question is, when does she have time for tea? At least Lily can get some tea in lounge.
That's true.
Okay, we're going to have a conversation with the administrator.
I don't even know what to say. There you go. Time for tea. She does bring her TeaLula gear, though, over there, so that's fun.
There you go. Represent.
All right, well, what events are coming up? We have some things happening in the store. It's been so exciting this past week, actually. We have our Passport to Tea tomorrow. Oh, tonight, Thursday, chai night. So come on in. It starts at 5.
I don't think we did that with much enthusiasm.
Okay, let's do it again.
Chai night. We do that every week. I don't know why, but it just sort of stopped.
Because it embarrasses my children. That's why.
That's the best thing about it.
That's part of my job now.
Oh, that's what you live for,
right? I know. Just make sure that they're good citizens, that they grow and they can sustain themselves, and then I get to embarrass them.
Exactly. But remember this: they will pick your home. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Go easy.
It's okay. I'm just gonna live with them. That's like the Filipino way. They're like, what? Really?
Yeah.
Mom.
Well,
anyway, so we have, again, if you're just joining us, we have a wonderful live studio audience today. So if you're having trouble hearing us, just let us know. But we're talking about our events that are coming up. So tomorrow we have Passport to Tea.
Passport to Tea. Oh my gosh, please come.
So excited.
It's like huge. So most important thing about Passport to Tea, it is not a class from 5 to 7. It's a self-guided tour through 9 countries. You'll sample 15 different teas, some customary little treats, like for instance with our Great Britain little tea sandwiches I'll be making.
Like cookies, biscuits,
cookies and biscuits. So don't plan on this, not dinner.
Right.
It's just little samplings of some treats that go with each country.
Savory and sweet.
Savory and sweet. So, yeah, so 5 to 7 tomorrow night. You have until what time to get tickets?
Oh, so if you're going to get tickets online at our scheduler, which I can also put the link in after our show, it will close 2 hours before the event. So
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. There you go.
Please sign up ahead of time, though, if you can, because we need to know how much tea and food to prepare. So sign up ahead.
Helpful. It'd be helpful. Yep. So once we have Passport to Tea, the other big event would be Winterfest. So that is in November, the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Can you believe it?
No.
We haven't even hit Halloween yet.
I have no Halloween decorations at my house right now.
I'm going to make shirts for the staff. Maybe. Whoever's working.
Maybe.
They want to work on Thursday, get a shirt. If not.
Oh, you mean on Winterfest?
No, on Halloween.
Oh, on Halloween.
Yeah.
It's on
I haven't even figured out what we're going to do for Winterfest.
Oh, my God. No.
But Winterfest, we have in the new space this year, so the whole farmhouse table will be filled with delicious cookies made by our lovely customers.
That'd be so great.
It'll be a good night.
It'll be an awesome night. And then in December, so this is actually on our scheduler too, is Beyond the Bow. So it's Friday, December 1st. Usually we've had a theme, which is, like we've done tags, we've done, oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Just fancy gift wrap,
yeah.
and it's a fun, it's a fun time. But the fun thing is, if you I think we'll stay open late. No, we're open late anyway that night. But if you shop and you buy stuff to wrap it Beyond the Bow, you get a little discount.
There you go.
And then you wrap it up, and you've got at least one gift done. Wrapped and done.
Wrapped and done. I know one year, it's like people had like 4 or 5 boxes, and they were just done. They were so happy.
Beautiful.
So because we have the new space, we have plenty of room to have all sorts of good creative fun.
Right.
That would be nice.
Maybe we'll do like little stations.
Yep.
Anyway, that's Julie's event, so I'll just stay out of it and provide the tea, and
then you can wrap.
Hospitality, and I can wrap.
Yeah. I don't know.
I apologize.
We have one.
Unreservedly.
There you go. It's okay. We love when you rap. We have to come up with something really clever. But our other event is Peppa and coloring.
Oh,
and
I have a photo for that.
Oh, we do. So a little date change, and it's everywhere else. It's not going to be this Monday, the 23rd. It'll be on the 30th. Just that, and then we have the 4th Monday in November as well. So those are the 2 dates we have left. You know what? Again, go on our scheduler. There's a lot of other little classes that are coming up too.
Oh, let me show this really quickly. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
I keep forgetting the camera's here. Yes, we have pure hibiscus.
We do. I have it come on often. So if you like the hibiscus, that's like really nice and tart because we've steeped it like a little bit longer. So it's yummy. I like it. It's
and
like,
we made a hibiscus margarita for our event,
so
it was really good too. And we have that recipe online, so if you want to try that. It requires a little extra special something in your tea.
Always. See where we're going. We just love adding a little something extra to our tea.
We're going to think, what kind of tea shop is this? Very elegant one.
It is. Very friendly.
So it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because everyone wants a something.
Right.
All right. Well, we have a special guest waiting in the wings.
Waiting in the wings. Come on here. I'm going to scoot over now, and I am very thrilled to introduce you all to Rina Ahmed, who is the artistic director and founder of the Third Eye Theater Ensemble, and their production of With Blood with Ink will, let me show this really quick. With Blood with Ink premieres tomorrow night at the Prop Theater and is only running for 3 weekends. So welcome, Rina.
Welcome, Rina. Thank you for having me.
We're glad you're here.
I'm going to talk loudly.
Yeah, well, that's awesome.
I'm able to do that.
She's an opera singer, so she can talk as loud as she needs to.
She knows how to vocalize and project.
Project your voice.
What are you slurping?
Bring it over.
I am slurping excuse me, Gollum estate. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, I needed my tea. I need to slurp with you.
Okay.
So again, welcome to Tea Chat.
Thank you.
Mangalam to Piasam.
It's an estate tea, black. Delicious.
Describe your experience.
Oh my gosh. It's like a party in my mouth. Yeah, very, very smooth.
Use your words.
And calming.
No, that's good. We all need some calming.
A calm alert. And I think with opening night tomorrow night, she could use some calming. So, Rina,
Yes.
Even though I've been reading a book about this particular opera, share with us let's get a synopsis of With Blood with Ink.
Absolutely. So, With Blood with Ink is a story about Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz.
Oh my God, she went ethnic. I love it.
She was a 17th century poet and nun. So she was actually a very brilliant woman. She was self-educated. She was so brilliant that she wanted to be educated, but of course at that time, education for women was not really such a thing. She begged to go to university, but was denied. And so the only way for her to really be educated and to be able to write her poetry, which was her true passion, was to join the convent. And so it's a story about her life. And it's actually, we call it a memory opera, because we have the character of dying Juana, who is basically watching her life as it unfolds and kind of reflecting on what happened in her life. So it's a beautiful and very moving book.
And it runs the next 3 weekends. And what's really special about Third Eye Theater Ensemble, this is what, the 5th production? 4th production? 4th production. I don't know anything about opera, except I've been hanging out with her for a few years now. And they're all in English, and this particular production is 90 minutes long, so it's so approachable. So for any of you out there going, oh, I don't know anything about opera, just come to this, because It is so well done. Everyone is so well trained. You'll just be in love with it. So try to come out and see us. So what made you want to start an opera company?
I'm crazy.
Okay, next question. Is this harder than you thought?
I mean,
What you thought?
Yes and no. And there's always new challenges, right? So just when you think like, oh, I kind of have this down, then something else pops up that you've never dealt with before. It's probably like running your own business, right?
Right.
In a lot of ways.
Troubleshoot a lot.
Yeah, a lot of troubleshooting and problem solving, but also can be very, very gratifying. Like this is my favorite time of year when we're actually doing the productions, because that's when we get to like put our work out there for our audiences to see, and we get a lot of really great feedback about what we're doing. And like for us as artists, that's what we love, right?
That's great. It's the storytelling that I love. How you're bringing music and the story, and it just comes alive. And as again, somebody who doesn't know opera, it was very enlightening for me to see the production last year. So I thought it was just really
I mean, we're very much about we say that we're storytellers, right? So I think people have a lot of misconceptions about opera or what opera can be, and we're trying to change people's opinions about that, right? And so our primary goal is to tell a story, and hopefully a story that our audiences will connect with.
Well, it's really neat too. It's like all the stories have some sort of meaning, some social, the social justice thing. But the last one was called Dark Sisters, and that was a story of the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints and that Warren Jeff crazy man. Anyway, when I was babysitting Eleanor one night, my son-in-law, my daughter was at work, my son-in-law were watching the documentary on Warren Jeff. That Dark Sisters was the synopsis of that mess that happened out there. And it was so well done. And it just kind of made you, I was telling my son-in-law about the opera while we were watching the story, and how when you're in this place and you're trying to escape, and it's the only thing you've ever known, and you didn't go to school past 8th grade, so what you don't have any access to the outside world, how you are stuck, and the courage it takes to break away from that, which is what came through in the opera Dark Sisters, which was it was really a great show. So this one, again, it has a message that we can all relate to, because it's like, when you have a voice, but your voice is silent, how do you keep moving forward? How do you change that circumstance?
Right, and actually this year's opera is also about a woman whose voice is silenced in a different way.
We will not be silenced, people.
No.
Do not.
Will not. We will not be silenced. Yes, we are very, almost our entire company, in terms of our board and our company members, is made up of women. So we're very women-oriented.
So when the company gets together, how do you choose the material to perform?
So we probably go about it a little bit differently than most companies. We have a pretty collaborative process about choosing operas. In a lot of companies, just the artistic director says, this is what we're doing, and that's what we're doing.
You could have that power.
I could, but I don't know if people would want to work with the company that way.
I know I want it.
But
You're going to do it this way.
I'm not playing in your sandbox anymore.
I can be very authoritative. You've seen me on stage, right?
Oh, my way or no way.
Yeah, there was one that, boy, I know it can come out, so I try not to get in trouble.
Be a good soldier.
I'm a good soldier in Rena's army.
But I think when you are heading up any group, whether it's artistic or corporate or whatever, you still have to balance that. There's just so many people, and that's the variable, right? So you kind of have to bring that right when you need it.
Yeah, absolutely. So to answer your question, in terms of selecting work, so we have a pretty specific niche of what we're doing. And so we choose operas that are relevant to what's going on in today's world, that people can relate to, while we advocate for human rights and social justice. So it's not always easy to find opera that fits in there. And at this point, we've only done works in English. may change at some point, but so far we're doing works that are in English. So I kind of just keep a list of anything I see that might be a good fit. And then we have a literary manager, Mary Lutz Govertson, who is also a Park Ridge resident. And she kind of goes through and sees like what's actually feasible for us in terms of size and that kind of thing. And then we have like a short list, and then as a company we decide what we want to do.
I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait to be there for the next 3 weekends, so I can't help a good night to go sit in it. I can't wait for it. It's going to be, knowing all the other ones that I've seen, I'm sure it's just going to be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to it. And everyone that's in it, wonderful. So come get your tickets, brownpapertickets.com, and we will put that link on our Facebook page as well. And do you know Raymond? Raymond says hi, Rena.
Oh, hi, Raymond! Look at that. I love you.
Yeah. All right, tell us about Raymond.
Fan base.
Oh, well, Raymond is a friend from, we did a show together just a few months ago. So we met through a show.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Is he a singer or actor?
Yes. He is also, he performs drag.
Nice.
So his drag name is Corgo Chanel.
Oh, come on.
I love that.
Okay, Raymond, you need to send a photo our way.
That would be lovely.
I like that. Do we call you Coco?
Yes.
Fun. So fun.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you.
Our in-studio
You can
friends.
photo bomb us if you want. All right, so are we going to play Taste This, honey?
Yeah, so this was actually not the game, but there's
game is
another
still
game.
coming.
I think,
Tasting game is
but
much
this is
easier
here.
than
Yeah, but we could try this. So part of our passport to tea supply hunt was getting snacks for tomorrow. So Jackie and I went to Super H Mart, and that's awesome. Yeah, it's a nice Asian superstore. So Jackie had never been there, so we found some of these that we want to try too. So what we brought, and we can have some of this, maybe small bowls tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So these are Tokyo style popcorn. So we thought, well, why not just taste it on our live show?
Oh, yeah. It's, here, let me show
Here.
you.
All right.
Tokyo style.
Okay. So we have
Toasted seaweed.
salt. Well, it's the briny, right? I know, that's what I'm saying, but it's the flavor.
So
It'll be okay.
I'm all over this.
All right, so caramel, we have sweet and creamy matcha.
Matcha. Bring
Maybe
that.
we should try that first.
No, let's try that last.
And then we have light and toasty sesame.
How much salt is in that?
I don't know. It's actually surprisingly low.
105 milligrams for one package. I know we're sodium restricted regime right now.
Yeah.
So I won't be taking down the whole thing. All right, so are we tearing into
Yeah, we'll tear into one. Do you want to tear that one, Rena?
Oh, sure.
Let's see if we can. I don't know. Now we need scissors.
Oh, my
bummer.
God.
They made it adult proof. Now you're gonna see me
No, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I work for a dental
Tear the
association.
middle.
Don't ever use your teeth as a tool.
There we go.
All right,
I did. Yep, we got it.
Oh. All right, so which one are we going to start with? Let's start with the
nori.
Let's start with the seaweed.
There we go.
Oh, I wonder how that pairs with my maple tea. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We didn't really think about this, did we now?
Well,
All right.
well, because it's live. All right,
Yeah.
here, let me get it to our guests first.
Yes.
Oh, look at
Thank
it's like
you.
very colorful popcorn.
It is.
I'm taking it.
So
I just
so furikake is like seaweed, or is a seaweed mixture you put on your rice. I'm thinking that's what it's going to be like.
Like pop rice, or what's that thing? A rice cake.
Oh yeah, totally like a rice cake.
It
All right.
has-
seaweed flavor.
It has a seaweed finish.
Now I need some Asanoka sencha or something. All right.
I need some sushi.
Yeah, that would pair really nice with a center gyokuro.
Here's me talking about
Next,
sushi.
sesame.
All right, light sesame.
Then I'll tell you a little bit about the game while we taste.
Okay.
Okay.
So the game is going to be a little trivia game. Thank you, Sheila.
All right.
All right, sesame.
That's much
Sesame.
stronger.
Oh, wow.
It smells like nutty.
Okay.
I dig it.
I don't taste sesame as much though.
It's an aftertaste that comes out.
Maybe I got the laden one because I'm like, okay, that's like a toasty sesame seed that I
Oh,
just
this
ate.
is monosodium glutamate. Isn't that supposed to be like banned worldwide?
No, people still do it. All right, let's go with the matcha.
All right,
Oh, boy.
matcha.
Will this wake me up?
Yeah. Gotta eat a couple
Well,
bags.
then you gotta wonder like how much matcha is in here. All right, people, that's what it looks like.
Matcha popcorn.
It's like caramel corn.
It's like caramel corn, but you do get a very slight hint of matcha. Where is it on the ingredient list?
Down
Very-
low.
It's very small.
Yeah.
Sugar first.
Of course.
That's why
Sugar
it's my
popcorn.
favorite.
Basically, this is Japanese kettle corn. That's what it is.
Well, that is my favorite. I have to say though, I'll be honest, the seaweed one with the nice sancha, Japanese sancha, I think would be a cute, like a fun little snack. That would be cool. It was very good.
Nice. Well, thanks for playing that game.
Okay. Know your H-Mart popcorn.
Well, yeah, I think those are new too because it was like on the side of the aisle, so it was just like, ooh,
That's
that
fun.
would be new. We like trying new stuff. All right, ladies, what I have for you is a little game, and we're just calling it Opera, Poet, or Tea. Okay, so what I did, and we're gonna make this. I'm not gonna mix it up, but what I thought I'd do is there's French, there's Chinese, and there's Japanese.
Oh my God.
Okay, but
I
I'm
know
gonna.
nothing about.
Oh no, but
Chinese
just
or
what does it
Japanese.
sound? But just what does it sound like is what it is, and you guys could collaborate.
Oh, we can, but she's my phone a friend.
Yeah, you guys
That's why I
collaborate
had to go
together.
solo.
No, I figured this way
I
it'll
had
be
no
easier.
phone friend.
All right, so we're gonna go with France first.
Oh, très bien.
Très bien. Okay.
Oui, oui.
Magnifique.
All right. So opera, poet, or tea.
Yeah.
Vion.
I got. Well, that's the other thing. I have been strong.
I'm gonna go with poet.
I've been strong.
It's not an opera that I know of.
Can we phone Jackie? She's French.
I don't know.
Could you spell it, please?
Maybe I have
Yes,
spelling.
yes.
Villon. So I'm hoping my pronunciation.
Leon, probably.
It's odd. They won't let you like put it on.
I'm going with poet.
I'm gonna go with poet.
Awesome. Poet it is. Francois Villon, I think 1431, 1463, late Middle Ages. He wrote the Ballad of the Ladies of Times Past. So that was his big poem back in the 1400s.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think having
Hédiard.
a checking account
So
necessarily.
we're still in France?
France. Opera, poet, or tea?
Oh,
Hédiard.
can you spell that?
Yeah, see, again,
Because I-
H-E-D-I-A-R-D.
Now is I'm taking my
H-E-D-I-A-R-D.
I think
Are
it's
you-
an opera.
Are you sure it's spelled correctly?
I'm pretty sure.
Because there is a French opera called here. I think it's Herio. H-E-R-I-O. It's spelled a little different.
I'm gonna say that's an opera.
We'll go with opera.
Okay. Hey, if anybody's listening to or watching and you want to chime in,
Yeah,
feel
let's know.
free.
We'll
You
put
can
your
be like,
comment out.
yeah.
Help us out.
So I'm pretty sure I did check this out, but it is a tea brand. It's
Oh.
a French upscale tea brand. I know.
How upscale is it? I haven't heard of it.
Again, yeah. So it's one of those where it's like it's not the marriage.
Yeah.
That's like the creme de la creme of tea over there. I know. We know this. But anyway, so it's an
There is
upscale
a
tea brand.
French opera that is very similar.
there you go.
to
That was a
but not-
trick
that's-
question.
It was.
All right,
That's why I'm
two
like,
more
are you
in-
sure you spelled it?
All right.
Two more
Here
in
we go.
France, opera, poet, or tea. And I hope I say this again.
Yes.
Here, I'll spell it first. M-A-N-O-N.
Manon. That's an opera. Sorry, Sheila. I mean,
I
if
did
you'd like
learn.
to chime in.
Oh, man, that was with conviction.
Massenet.
There you go, French opera in
I
1884.
think you should sing something.
I am nothing for my voice in that.
All
opera.
right, sorry.
Nothing. All right, last one. Cochon.
What was that?
What's your language?
F-A-U-C-H.
F-A-U. What?
F-A-U-C-H-O-S.
I'm gonna go with poet unless you think it's a T. It's not an opera. I can tell you when it's not an opera.
Right.
It's not an opera. How about, let's just say poet.
Tea, upscale tea brand.
Okay,
Sheila,
I
man.
know. I
No,
zeroed
we
in
don't,
too on the
but it's
upscale.
France. We don't. So here's the thing: we don't really source from France because really
They don't grow it there.
Correct. There we go.
So it's kind of like their Tea-Lula.
Yeah. All right.
What is an upscale brand in America? Tea-Lula.
TeaLula.
It could be
Tea-Lula.
Like
Tea-Lula.
like an upscale fitness place, La Fitness.
La Fitness. Like J.C. Penney. Or the
All right,
Target.
let's take a travel
Yeah,
over to
please.
China. So China, I know I'm gonna.
China.
There we go. All right, China.
China, I knew that.
Here we go. Opera, poet, or tea.
Now I'm not gonna know.
Zhang Hua Shang.
Well, okay. Spelling is not going to help me at all.
No, spell it.
I think it's
JIANGHUAXIANG.
It's a T.
See, we agreed.
There you go. It's a tea. It's an oolong or wulong of Guangdong province. It's a ginger flower fragrance. There you go.
Lovely.
I knew that.
Okay, opera, poet, or tea.
So France.
Yeah.
Speak Mandarin.
There you go. Mao Qiang.
That sounds like a name.
Spell that.
It's all one. MAOQIANG.
It's all one word.
Mm-hmm. Mao Qiang.
So, with but that could be just the last name.
Let's say poet.
Okay, sure.
Chinese opera, local folk style.
But we knew it wasn't a tea.
There you go. See,
I don't know anything
but
about
this is
Chinese
good. But I thought this might be interesting to find out because I don't know anything either.
Oh, you're right, Jennifer. Tea.
There you go. Yay! What was that? Zhang Huashang, the other one. All right, opera, poet, or tea. Cao Shichin.
Spell.
2 words. CAOXUEQIN. And that's not pinyin. I forget. There's the way when you phonetically spell it, but it's basically like pinyin, I guess.
I mean, we haven't had a poet yet.
Let's go poet.
There you go. Poet. So this Chinese poet was during the Qing Dynasty, and he's known for the Dream of the Red Chamber, which sounds like a really great opera.
It sounds like it could be like an audio opera.
Well, yeah, okay. Last one. What's going on there? Red Chamber. Pipa-chi.
What was that?
Pipa-chi. Pipachi.
Oh, that's a T.
I was going to say T too.
It's an
That's
opera.
an opera.
So
It's a T
Pipa-
at the end. That's what fooled me.
Listen, this is so great. Tale of the Pipa of the Ming Dynasty. This is like 276 years ago. The life was left destitute when her husband was forced to marry another woman. 12 years she searched for him, and she plays the pipa to make a living.
Wow.
So in the 1800s, they translated it to French. So there you go.
Well, that sounds great. You should look into that one.
I was like, that's
It'll
interesting.
be our first
I don't
foreign
know that
language
we
word.
have any one we could consult with them in Chinese language.
No, it's in French.
It's in French.
It was translated to French.
All right.
You could do it in French.
Last one.
Okay.
So
The chai at the end.
this
what got
is
me.
Japanese.
I'm not gonna
Also, could you have done Italian?
I know. Well, there you go. I was like, well, I kind of have to like figure something out with like tea, and I couldn't. Italians all like coffee.
That's true.
Why I'm not going to Italy anytime soon.
Goishi cha, she said it with conviction.
Okay.
Goishi cha, it is a tea. It's a fermented tea, kind of like a pu'er. It's matcha. So packed leaves, they cut it into pieces when it's all like packed up, and then they dry it in the sun.
All right.
All right. Poet, basically poet or opera.
Poet or opera now?
Yeah, we're down to poet. We're down to the last two here.
Oh, but
She's
no
helping
tea?
us now.
Yeah, I know.
That was the only tea.
That
That
was
was
the
the
tea.
tea.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
poet or
Come on,
opera.
follow along.
All right.
I know. Wait, did I miss one? See, look, my little cards are all over the place. All right. Basho.
Can we have the other one and then we can decide?
Okay. Sure. Yuzura.
What was that?
Yuzura.
Oh, Yuzura is a poet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Zura as the poet and Basho's the opera.
Twist it up. So it's really great. No, you were great. Basho, 1644. It recognizes the greatest master of haiku.
You should know that.
I know. I didn't know that. I just thought they were cool factoids. But the opera, this one is 1952, is about a simple peasant couple, man and a wife. But earlier, the man saved the life of a wounded crane. The crane assumed human form to become his wife. She weaves a cloth from her feathers, and it's magical. He forgets all the evils of human greed. So wrapped in the chaste love of his wife, he like just forgets all of the bad in the world.
But then he went and found the woman from China.
But then tragedy finds
Oh
him.
no, of course, because
it's opera.
Because the opera, if there was no tragedy, there would be no songs, right? So it's like there were no bad things.
There are comedies in opera.
That's weird.
There are.
There are some.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for
Third Eye
playing a
doesn't
little
do them.
Oh, the one that you guys did,
We did
Filthy
Filthy
Habit was
Filthy Habit.
hilarious.
Yeah, this one.
That was. I did.
All right.
I wasn't able to see that, but anyway. So a little just something fun, a little something weird. So
That would be our show.
yeah, pretty much.
Weird. Okay, so are we going to do new in the store?
We could, yeah.
New in the store. More tastings for us. Come on in, you can taste too.
I'm
All
not
right.
going to taste that one, so just because I have a little.
Black sage.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
we
a
have
little
new honeys from our favorite Savannah Bee company. This is all raw honey. And now it's going to be offered in our lovely sampler set.
We're so happy. This went away, and we had a bunch of customers who were like, "Don't you have them back?" And then now they're back. So that's awesome. I love this packaging.
Okay, this is black sage.
Black sage. How much should I take?
Just a little tiny.
Good.
Yeah, I think black sage.
We also have our whipped honey. So if you guys are into whipped honey, please come and take a look.
Maybe they figured,
And a butter biscuit.
there's been enough.
That's
I don't know. Would you put that in your tea?
The sage
The sage?
Maybe
Maybe a straight.
some teas, yeah.
And that they're kind of okay.
I don't feel like it's that.
Look at how I'm having struggled reading this.
So I think now if I know, right? My arms aren't long enough. So when you have a flavored honey, usually it's because of where the bee hives are. It's not that they put sage in the honey, right? It's
Right.
like that's how they impart their flavor.
All right, so the next one is sourwood. New to Tea-Lula.
I just can't.
You ever watch kids taste something?
Yeah, I'm going to use the back end.
I mean, I listened to it, but yeah, well, it's
Like
No,
this.
like this.
Oh, glad I asked.
She's good. What does that mean?
I think she's implying we're dumb. I don't know.
All right, sourwood.
Sourwood.
And the thing, it's thinking of, choosing the.
Well, Savannah Bee Company. Like this is all in Georgia, right?
It's another lesson that someone needs to.
Well,
That's
this is
nice.
like, this is like, has a little
Something,
oomph to it.
Oh, that's good.
I think this one in a really heavy tea, like your Mangalam, would be nice if you put it in something really light, like a Darjeeling, or even, I think it might be okay in a sencha, but just a little bit.
Yeah, I think in a lighter tea though, it would overpower.
It would overpower it. So you need like a heavy tea, or you need a buttered biscuit.
I would go for the buttered biscuit or scone for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
All right, so new in the store.
There's always something.
Sourwood. Also, coming out hopefully early next week will be 3 new autumn teas on the shelf.
Yes.
And we're working on those right now. So stay tuned because they're good. Like we did this tasting and oh my gosh, we were just having a ball.
So I do have to thank all of you guys who are watching and people who have commented. We did say that we have 3 new teas coming. We don't have names for them yet, so just wait. But I'm pretty sure we can fulfill your
I think one has banana.
flavors. Yeah, your flavor needs. Well, that one, yeah.
Curious.
Banana.
All right, so before we go, because you know that I have to do this, like I said, I got to babysit Eleanor. So here's Eleanor and I. We were by this is in,
It's so cute.
I don't know where we were in Minnesota, but this is where we were, and this was with pumpkins. So this really nice lady took our picture, but Eleanor is really scared to death. She did not like the pumpkin people at all.
Let's wait for the.
Oh my God, did not like the pumpkin people. So there's my shout out to sweet Eleanor. So I'm actually going to be going back there in 2 weeks. In fact, the closing night with Glow with Ink. Oh, here, let me put that up.
Yes, let's do that.
And we'll split us.
And then I will also write the
Where
they are, the tickets.
Third Eye Theater. Yeah, you can also go to our website for tickets. It'll take you to the ticket link. So www.thirdeye.org or come. Either one works.
You did that so nicely.
Third
So,
ITE.
yeah, Third Eye ends on the 4th, I think. The Sunday, 5th.
Sunday the 5th.
So Sunday the 5th, I actually have to leave and go back to Minnesota because I'm on babysitting duty.
Oh.
And this time, I get her all to myself. Son-in-law out hunting,
Oh.
daughter working, baby,
My baby with grandma. G-Ma.
with the G-Ma. I'm a Nana.
Oh, that's your
I'm like to one set of grandkids, I'm Shishi, and the other set. And
I
so,
love that.
I know, Lula couldn't say Grandma Sheila, and it came out Shishi, and it stuck. And then because my mom was a Nana, we felt like with Eleanor that my daughter wanted me to be a Nana too. So I'm Shishi Nana. Or when I'm there, I'm the Nanny Nana.
There you have it.
So there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Banana Nan. I'm sorry.
But Nanny. Stop. This Nana is. Never mind.
Whatever. Oh, but I'll tell you something really funny, really fast. So when I was babysitting there last week, which is I never fast, I know this. So you don't have to,
be self-aware.
You don't have to write in. I get it. So anyway, I was there last week and I was babysitting, and then they have a stack of books for Eleanor, and it was like I Love You to the Moon and Back, and Good Night Moon, and You're Not My Cat, and all these little cute little books on the bottom that said cooking, slow cooking. I read her slow cooking.
Why not?
They had a cookbook
That
in there.
is so
Reading her about beef burgundy. It's hilarious. I took a video of it and sent it to my daughter.
Aw.
Yeah, be careful what you put in the book pile.
Well, Lisa was just.
That's what I'm reading. Anyways, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Lena.
for having me.
Come see With Blood with Ink opening tomorrow night at the Prop Theater on Elston Avenue. And good chat.
Good chat.
We'll see you next week.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. Bye. I'm going to try to turn this off without looking at it. Oh, good luck. There you go. Ready? I think I did it. We're still on. We're